Hi there, it's Amy with Teacher with Mrs. Wiswell, and today I'm going to take you along with me on a vlog, a week in the life. Hi there! So it is currently Monday, February 12th. It is the week before February vacation here in Maine, and I thought it's also February Valentine's Day and this week and 100th day of school. So I thought it would be a great week to take you along with me to show you what it's like in the crazy world of a third grade teacher. I didn't have a chance to film this morning because I rolled in hot, but I thought I would just jump on, let you know what I'm doing. I am prepping some materials for Wednesday, which happens to be Valentine's Day and the 100th day of school. And my kids are really excited. Their Valentine boxes are coming in and they are just super excited, and I love the energy that's in my classroom right now. If you're new here, I am a third grade teacher in the great state of Maine. I'm also a mom and a wife and a friend and a sister, but mostly on my channel I talk about my life as a teacher. So I do vlogs, I do hauls, I do tips, so I kind of do it all, and I'm so happy you're here. If you are not new, welcome. If you are new, please hit the like and subscribe button to see all future videos. I have some great collaborations coming up with some companies that I would love for you to see what's going on, what's out there in the world, and how I incorporate it in my classroom. All right, I will check in with you in a little bit, and I am going to do some planning and just kind of sketch out my day for the day and the week and see what's on my to-do list. So I'm kind of feeling a little overwhelmed, but I got a lot done last week, so now it's just kind of finishing up things. Like my slides aren't complete, but they're started, and just things like that. So I thought I would take you along as I kind of bumble my way through some planning. Hi there! So it is Monday after school. The cherubs just went home, and I just finished putting together my Valentines. I found this little Valentine on Instagram. I have no idea who the original person is, but I can't get it to focus. Maybe now it's focusing. Anyway, it says a teacher gives, a teacher shares, but most of all, a teacher cares. Happy Valentine's Day. Love, Mrs. Wiswell. And then I just gave him a little smelly pencil. Super cute, super easy. We don't do food at my school, or I would totally give my kids treats. But we are kind of like a no food zone, so they get trinkets and things like that, which is fine. So I found these pencils. They were like the Centos, Stencils, strawberry scented. They really smell kind of obnoxious right now with all of them, but they're cute. They came with their own Valentines, but I just used my own. I just whipped those up in Canva and taped the pencil to them, and now my kids are ready to roll because I was really stressing that I didn't have a Valentine figured out. So I'm excited I have those done. My personal kids are all set. Just spoke with my husband, and today is the only day that I can stay late this week, and I didn't come in over the weekend, so I have a lot to do, and I'm not coming in. Well, I may come in on Sunday, but I can't come in on Saturday. So, and I usually stay a couple evenings a week, and then a lot of the weekend, but I'm trying to get back my weekends. That's what my husband's schedule is allowing him to be off lately. As you may or may not know, my husband is a police officer. He has like a crazy schedule, and it just shifted a bit. So he's working Monday through Friday, which is kind of unheard of. So I really want to enjoy my weekends as a family with him and the kids. So I'm trying to be aware of my time spent at school and not spend all weekend at school. So I do have a to-do list that's quite long, so I'm going to work on that this afternoon and try to get out here at a reasonable hour and go home to my kids. All right, so I will take you along with what I do. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, February 13th, and I'm here way too early. But I think I mentioned yesterday that I'm not able to stay late this week due to appointments and childcare and issues. So I thought I would make up some of it on the other end. So I got up really early and headed in. So right now I am planning out my day, getting up my slides, and I'm going to change over my makerspace. I know it's a little bit late, but it still has Christmas stuff in it, so I'm going to kind of switch that out to Valentine's Day in case some kids don't have a box. That was their family assignment this month, was to make a box for their Valentines. But I haven't received them all, and I'm afraid that some people may not have a box, so I have bags if they want to decorate them for Valentine's Day to collect their Valentines in. So I'm going to switch that out and make sure my slides are good to go for the day. We're still working on multiplication and division. Basically, the distributive property and multiplication is what we're working on right now in math. And we're working on our nonfiction and our research for reading and writing. And I really want to get all that tied up by the end of the week because we're on vacation next week. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm going to really conference with kiddos and make sure everyone's well on their way to getting that done for Friday. And I will take you along as I can. Well, good afternoon, or good evening, I should say. So it is well after school on Tuesday, and I have since left school, went home, did my mom duties, and now I'm back at school to prepare for not only Valentine's Day, but the 100th day of school as well. So I had to jet right out of here at dismissal because I had an appointment this afternoon. And then I had to go home and take my son to get Valentine's for his girlfriend. And then I had to have dinner and do all that stuff. But I'm here now, and I just thought I would pop in and let you know that today was a day. I am ready for February vacation. Like, I don't know what was up today, but no one was on task. And everyone was like, I don't know. The energy was not jiving in third grade today. And that's not the norm. Usually we have a very good energy in third grade and everything is smooth sailing. But today we were poking the bear, me being the bear, each other being the bear. And I don't like it. It was okay. It wasn't terrible by any means. But it just definitely made me think like, oh, it's only Tuesday. But that's okay. Tomorrow is a half day and it's going to be a fun day. And then we're halfway to the weekend, right? So I am definitely not a teacher that lives for the weekends. I definitely enjoy my time with my students very much. So it's a little bit out of character for me to be saying this, but sometimes it's just not jiving. And I'm just going to recognize that today was not a jiving day. And we're going to do better tomorrow. And I know we will. But I want to come on and say that because I think it's important to document the real life, and it's not all sunshine and rainbows all the time, right? So, I mean, it is 98% of the time. I'm very lucky. But It was not today. And I'm okay with that. I'm tired. I feel like the days that it's not easy are obviously more draining. And today was just not easy. I didn't feel like a natural at this. I felt like I was being met with resistance. And they didn't even know they were doing it, I don't think. No one was doing it intentionally. But it was good. We ended with reading, and we had reading buddies, and that was good. And I felt like we ended on a positive note, and they're excited for tomorrow. And I know they're just beat too, and they're ready for February break. And we really haven't had full weeks with school because of snow days and whatnot. So they're probably tired because they've had to work a full week. I know I am. So anyway, that's where we're at, and I will see you in the morning. Hi there. Happy Valentine's Day. Today is Wednesday, February 14th. It also happens to be the 100th day of school. And if I'm being honest, it is currently 2 o'clock. And I had a half day today, and it's my first time checking in. I came in like a wrecking ball at 7:20 this morning. I'm due in at 7:30, and it was go, go, go the entire day. And my kids had a blast. I had a blast. We did this fun escape, solve the mystery from math for the 100th day of school. Then we did compliment math. So basically I had their name on hearts, and we went around the room and gave a true compliment to everybody. And the kids had as much fun giving compliments as they did reading their compliments. It was awesome. Such a bucket filler. And then we did, I aged them all in the aging app. So what will you look like when you're 100 years old? And it was adorable. Unfortunately, I can't include the clip because one of my students I don't have permission for to share is in the clip, but they were so funny when I had them put all their pictures upside down on their desks, and I said, don't touch them. And then I said, the year is 2124, and you are 100 years old, and you are looking in the mirror. And I know they would be 108, but you get my point. And so turn over your paper and look at yourself. And they were all aged, and they were so funny. They were laughing. They were like, this is ridiculous. One said, we look like grandmas. It was the perfect reaction. I'm so glad I got it on film for the parents. And so it was just super fun. Then we did our Valentine exchange, and then it was time to go home. So I have a ton to do on my to-do list. I'm actually working late today because I'm having dinner with my husband, who's working. So I'm going to pick up dinner and pray he doesn't get a call. And we are going to have a Valentine's dinner at the police station. Very, very swanky. I am bougie that way. I was completely spoiled by my students and coworkers, and my sweet husband came and brought me flowers and chocolate-covered strawberries and an iced coffee to get me through the afternoon. And it's just great. Everything's great. I'm so happy. I'm kind of glad. I was a little overwhelmed because Valentine's Day and the 100th day of school was on the same day, but it worked out okay because we got everything done, one shot, and now tomorrow and Friday we can finish strong, and then we're on February break. Good morning. Today is Thursday, February 15th, and we're here for another great day in 3rd grade. Hi there. So I wanted to hop on. It is Thursday. I came in hot this morning, meaning I was a little late. So I just wanted to check in. Tomorrow we start February vacation. So we have 2 more days, gonna get through today and tomorrow. And I just wanted to pop in. We're doing a lot of finishing work on our informational text today. I'm flip-flopping math and reading today to kind of use the morning to get through that. And yeah, it's going to be a great day in 3rd grade. I am rushing right out of here for a doctor's appointment this afternoon, so I will not have time to check in, but I will try and check in throughout the day. All right. Hi. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, February 16th. It is now after school. I did not get to pick you up at all today. I was late for work by like 3 minutes, but still, our contract is with kids, so our contract time is 7:30 and kids roll in at 7:30. So I had kids in my classroom, which is very stressful, and I don't like that. I don't like that there's no buffer. So usually I come in before 7. But this morning we had some snow, just like 1 to 3 inches maybe, and my windshield wipers on my truck were flapping in the wind. So I had to wait for my husband to get home from work. He worked the overnight last night and take his vehicle so we could get new wipers for my car. And then I couldn't really make up time because it was really snowy still. So it just was like a cluster. But we survived. It was great. I, texted my principal. I'm like, I'm coming, but I'm sorry, I'm going to be late. And I thought if it was normal driving conditions, I probably would have been on time, like just on time. But because I couldn't really travel as fast as I wanted to safely, and it didn't help that my husband called me and said, just be late, don't rush. Because I don't like driving in the snow. I know I live in Maine, or I live in New Hampshire, but I teach in Maine, and I don't like the snow. And I've lived in New England my whole life, and I don't like to drive in the snow. So I was not made for this weather. Anyway, so as I mentioned previously, next week we're on vacation. So the kids were pretty excited for that. We had a great day, all in all. They earned a school-wide reward, not school-wide, but through our school-wide reward, like Husky Pride tickets. They had one extra choice time, and they already get choice time on Friday, so they kind of stacked it, which made for a nice Friday afternoon right before break. And I had a meeting, so it was really perfect because they were able to, I had a sub in here for about a half an hour, so I didn't have to leave anything for them to do. They did choice time, they were awesome, and everything went great. So what did we do today? We really worked hard to wrap up our informational writing. Unfortunately, not everyone did, and that's okay. Because this is like their second really big writing assignment, and they don't even have laptops before 3rd grade. So they're just exploring. They don't really know what Google Docs is. They don't really know anything. So it's really a learning curve, and then inserting pictures and different things like that. So I realized that I was pushing my time frame on them, and they weren't quite ready, and I think they'll be okay to pick it up when we get back from vacation. I just like to tie up loose ends, but they've been enjoying the process so much of their informational writing that I felt like it would be a huge disservice if I was like, okay, wrap it up, we're done. What's done is done, turn it in. So I decided to just kind of change my expectations and let them kind of go, like someone's adding a glossary, we have table of contents. I mean, they're doing a great job. Some of them tried to submit like a paragraph, and I was like, oh, we need like 5 of those. They kind of like just smushed it all together. Their prey, their habitat, their this, their that, like a sentence of each. I was like, oh, we need a paragraph of each. So, and it's just learning that, right? They're capable of doing it. It's just knowing the expectation, and I show them the rubric that I'm going to grade with, and check off, make sure they have everything. And I just couldn't speed up the process. I'm going to let them carry on until next week when we come back. And that's totally fine. And then we're kind of jumping into more research because we're going to do some Wabanaki studies and our main unit, so for social studies, which ties into our ELA. So, and they're loving researching, and they're loving, someone did Taylor Swift, and she was like, I can't find anything, and I found an article about it. She's like, she's won, I forgot, 24 Grammys or something. That's the hardest music award to get. Like, so she was really excited, and she got a bunch of new information, and it was really cool to witness, and just to see the light bulb go off. And she's the one that's making the glossary too, so she's having a great time. And being a Swiftie, I'm all about it. So there's that. And then in math, we did a lot of fact fluency and kind of review, because I didn't want to start a new lesson. And we switched curriculums this year, and it's been brought to my attention that we're probably not sticking with it. We went from Eureka, like original Eureka, Engage New York, to Fish Tank. And it's very similar, but I feel like we've been on multiplication and division forever. And I know that's big in 3rd grade, and I've taught it for 3 years now, but it's just like ever ending. We haven't even done area and perimeter yet, and I think it just feels like it's forever, because I like that it flip-flopped multiplication and division. So we did rounding and addition and subtraction first, which I think is much better than jumping in September and multiplication. But it's usually like we go through multiplication in the beginning, September, October, and then we're in perimeter and area for November, maybe December. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's taking forever, but the kids have a great understanding. We played some math fluency games like Top It, and they had a great time doing that. And we've been using Reflex for our math technology. I got a free trial. They do have a grant program. My kids are loving Reflex. I'm loving Reflex because it is so engaging, and I can see how they're doing. And it's gamified, but it's limited in that they have to do so much before the games open. So they have to stay on the same level and like till the light goes green, and that's about 15 minutes. So by the time they get the game unlocked, it's time to move on to the next rotation. So it's really working quite well. I'm very impressed with it. It's pretty expensive. It's like $35 a student, if like I was to get like a teacher membership. So that's a lot. I think it's a lot for me to pony up. I mean, I spend a lot of money on my students, but to take like a $400 hit, more than 400 would be a lot. So I'm riding the free trial until I can, and then hopefully we can re-up it until we can get to the end of the year, and then I can apply for a grant for next year. That's my hope. Fingers crossed. So Reflex, if you're watching, we love it. My students are thriving. Fact fluency is up, 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 up. Engagement is up, 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 up. And I think you have a great program, and I would love to work with you. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, we're doing great. We had a great day in 3rd grade. Everyone was happy. Some people were, I think, a little sad because they said they're going to miss me over vacation. I think goodbye in June is going to be really hard for me and this group. They're just such kind, empathetic little beings, and we just have a great little community here. And but I still have I don't know. I counted up how many weeks because somebody asked me because they were stressing that we didn't have enough time together, and I think it's like 17 more weeks, maybe a vacation or 2 in between. But so we're gonna be fine. And they're right next door to me next year. So if I ever thought of looping, this would be the class I would loop with for sure. I don't really want to go to 4th grade, and the 4th grade teacher has no interest in looping or coming down. But I don't want to lose my class. And I know I'll feel that way about next year's class too, so it's fine. It's just the circle of life, right? A teacher's life. So I have some content I need to film for Kind Mind, and I want to show off some of the Carly and Adam STEM membership. So I am going to do that this afternoon. or this evening, and hopefully get those uploaded. And I'm gonna edit this video because I think I vlogged every day this week. It wasn't a lot, but I think I vlogged every day. So I'm curious to see what I got for footage because I honestly don't remember. And thank you for watching and being part of our little piece of the internet. If you're new, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I would love to have you watch again. If you have any questions for me, I'm an open book. I've said that before. I'm pretty open and share pretty much anything within reason. And I would love to really open the lines of communication in this little community. All right, I hope you had a fabulous week, and I will see you next time. Bye.